131, State of Wisconsin versus Jacob Oyat. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Oyat appears in person with his counsel, Nicholas Davis. We're set here today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. We also have 26 GF 28, but I believe Mr. Schmidt informed the court that that isn't going to be a non-prosecution case and to be dismissed and read in this matter.
Yes, as an uncharged read-in.
All right, thank you. And so the parties have reached an agreement. Mr. Davis, can you please recite the agreement for the record?
You can go ahead if you want, Kevin.
What?
You can recite it if you want, Kevin. It's a misdemeanor battery, Your Honor, with the domestic. It's my understanding it's a year probation, court cost fine, DNA surcharging, whatever program is required, he has to do it.
And he needs his driver's license still?
He does.
Okay, all right. And it doesn't matter which one he's pleading to, aren't they both similar?
They're both similar, whichever one you wrote on.
Whichever one I have on the sheet.
I have both cases on the sheet.
130.
130?
Let's do 130.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. Oyat, you've went over a plea question. No drugs, no alcohol, no mental illnesses or disorders?
Just mental health, but
And do you take medication?
yes,
And do you take it as prescribed?
yes,
Does it interfere with your ability to comprehend or understand?
no,
So you're in a position right now where you fully understand everything.
yes,
Now, did your attorney thoroughly go over your constitutional rights?
yes,
Do you understand them completely?
yes,
Do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
no,
Do you understand that by pleading guilty?
This is the colloquy, where the judge confirms Jacob knows exactly what he's giving up. If a judge skips these specific questions, the defendant could later claim they didn't understand the deal, potentially overturning the whole conviction.
You're waiving and giving up those rights.
yes,
Do you understand that you're pleading guilty in 25 CM 130 to count 1 misdemeanor battery with a domestic abuse modifier?
yes,
Do you understand that the state would have to prove on or around July 21st, 2025, you caused bodily harm to AMD by an act done with intent to cause bodily harm to that person without that person's consent, a class A misdemeanor? Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
yes,
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $10,000 or imprisonment of up to 9 months or both?
yes,
Do you also understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
yes,
Do you understand the agreement that's been recited on the record
yes,
and that it would be for a recommendation of 1 year of probation?
yes,
Do you understand did cause a misdemeanor battery without having AMD's consent?
yes,
Are you guilty of this crime?
yes,
Mr. Davis, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you, Mr. Oyat, for you to plead guilty to the charge?
no,
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
yes,
and voluntarily?
yes,
Has your attorney represented you competently?
yes,
Has he answered all of your questions?
yes,
Has he looked at this matter thoroughly?
yes,
Are you satisfied with his services?
yes.
Any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
I have a court date next month. Is that still ongoing?
With
No.
these actions?
No.
This should not, because with the new case that you were charged with, that's going to be dismissed as part of the deal, okay?
Okay,
All right, any other questions?
no,
Okay. Then as to count 1 in 25 CM 130, misdemeanor battery with a domestic abuse enhancer. But first, you understand with the domestic abuse modifier that upon conviction, you face a $100 additional surcharge,
yes,
and you could face the federal prohibition to no longer being able to use or possess a firearm for life.
yes,
Okay. As to the misdemeanor battery with the domestic abuse modifier,
What Mr. Oyat needs pretty easily, alcohol ruins his life. Every single one of these cases, including his past case.
The DA is being remarkably candid here. He's identifying that Jacob isn't necessarily a bad person, but a person with a bad disease. This shift from punishment to problem solving is a hallmark of modern rehabilitative justice.
In our county has been him consuming alcohol and either starting a fight or engaging in erratic behavior that triggers someone to start a fight with him. One of those two. If he were actually able to stop consuming alcohol, I don't think we would ever see Jacob here ever again. That's why we need this probation. We need him to actually tackle that. The younger someone is, when you start dealing with something like that, the more likely you're to be successful. And I think with him being only 26 years old, we have a good shot of that now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Davis.
The DA's 100% correct. When he drinks, bad things happen. What really strikes me is I try and get the time to know all my clients as well as I can. And I got to talk to Jacob and I asked him questions as I would with all my clients. And he's to the point now that he's damaged his body. The doctor even told him if he continues drinking, he's going to die. His liver is that of person that's been drinking their whole life, copious amounts. So his health is, I mean, it's not just doing silly and foolish things. It's now a matter if he wants to live and have family in his life. And if he does those things, he's going to have a very gratifying life. But the health thing, that is just really shocking to me when he told me that he's that young and then he's already got those issues because of alcohol. That was very shocking. And so the good side to this is he's an honest person. He's not a liar. He's been extremely polite, punctual, always for every appointment we've had or meeting or phone conference. And you can't meet a finer person. But again, Judge, I've never spent time with him when he's drinking. So, and I don't want to, because if he turns into a different person, then he's probably not pleasant and polite and intuitive. But what you see here right now is the person that I know.
This is a moment of small-town justice. The judge's personal history with the defendant's family changes the dynamic from a cold legal process to a community intervention. She's speaking to him as a person, not just a case number.
And he's a fine young man, and I think he's got an ability, and I think he will be successful. And so I sit here very proud of him right now, and I just hope that he pushes forward and really abstains from alcohol, not just because of a probation, but because he wants to live. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Oyat, anything you want to let me know, you want to tell me?
No.
Mr. Davis, you have said all of the things that I know to exist about Jacob. I've known him since he was 17 or 18. I've known him a long time. You're a sweet kid, but knock it off. Stop.
I know.
Jake, because people do die from alcoholism all the time. Young people, 30s, 40s. I know you're not yet 30, but you're almost there. It's hard to imagine. Gosh, you're making me feel old today. But Jacob, it's time to grow up. It's time to man up. And it's time to take care of yourself. And it's time to stop, because even when you are drinking, you and your sister, you go crazy. But I know you love each other when you're not drinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know these things I'm telling you are true, right?
Yes.
I want to see you succeed. And I've told you that from day one. The very first time I started seeing you, I've told you that, and I see that. And Mr. Davis doesn't lie. I mean, he will tell it like it is, even if there are things that are not so lovely about his clients. He lets them know, he lets the court know, but he's like, well, but they're willing to do this, or they admit to this, and all of those things. He's saying nice things about you, and he's saying because they're true. So you have to start believing them yourself. I want to see you do better, and I want to see you succeed, and I know you can succeed. Get back to your roots. Do you do any tribal activities?
Not since I was in school.
Why not?
Well, because they don't really have any activities unless I actually work on the reservation.
Can't you get into the drumming? Can't you get into the powwows? Yes, you can. You can do those things. Those things will reconnect you. They will, Jacob. Take control. Do those things. Because you need to be, you're an uncle. You need to be a good example. Why are you smiling?
Because I'm about to have a kid in September. So, yeah.
I feel like Home Alone. I don't even know what to say. I'm happy for you, but if you don't start turning things around, Jacob, I've always spoke blunt to you, and I've always spoke blunt to your father. I speak blunt to your mother. I speak blunt to your sister. Knock it off. I don't want to see you ever go to prison.
Here is the stayed sentence. Jacob isn't going to jail today, but the 6 months is hanging over his head like a guillotine. If he fails a single drug test or misses a meeting, he goes straight to a cell without a new trial.
Probation is appropriate, and so I will follow the recommendation as to 1 year of probation. What I am going to do is I'm not doing a withheld sentence. You're going to know the punishment if you're not going to man up and you're not going to start to take control of your life. I don't know a jail credit. What's the jail credit? Have you calculated it? I know we sat sometime, not a significant amount, maybe a week here, a week there, those kinds of things.
Sat this summer and then a week.
A couple weeks or something.
Yeah.
I don't have the credit, Your Honor. I'll have to get that.
What I'm going to do is I'm sending you a message, but it's not a harsh message, but it is a message. Okay. Because if you're revoked, don't want to see you revoked, 6 months in jail.
Okay.
Okay. 6 months. A long time, Jacob.
I know.
So do better, be better, change your habits, change your associates, the people you hang out with, change the things you do. I want you to be able to be a grandpa in however many years and have your little grandchildren sitting on your lap so you can tell them stories of your ancestors, okay? Or any illegal substances. An AODA, an alcohol and other drug assessment, and follow through, okay? So you have to do all of the follow through. I'm ordering that you get your driver's license. You have to get your driver's license. You need it, you want it, and I want you to get it. No abusive contact with, I'm putting it out there with your sister, with Ashley Oyat. No, what about AM wants to have any contact?
I'm reading her info
Do?
right now.
No abusive contact with AMD. Got it?
Got it.
Jacob, do better, be better. Okay? And then when you're doing better and you're being better and you have that little baby, you bring me a picture, or better yet, you bring that little baby in here so I can see him or her. Okay? You have 20 days to appeal. If you fail to appeal within 20 days, you lose that right. $500 I'm assessing for fines, fees, and all of the things, plus an additional $100 DNA surcharge.
The judge is literally coaching him on how to stay out of trouble. By telling him to report today, she's trying to eliminate the window of opportunity for him to celebrate his freedom with a drink and immediately blow his probation.
Any additional bail that's been paid will be remitted back to whoever posted it, if it was you or whomever posted it for you, okay? I need your DNA. You're going to need to go to the jail to make sure that they have it. If they do, they'll take it. If they need it, they'll take it. If they don't, they'll send you on your way. With the domestic abuse modifier, I do not believe you can have it expunged from the system, but you can attempt to, you can try through a written letter to the Department of Justice, not to me. We're going to get jail credit, fail to pay. Oh, you already are going to pay with the bail. I think that covers everything. Mr. Schmidt.
Nothing from me.
Report to probation.
Thank you.
Can you get, I don't know what time they close.
3:30, they close at 4 or 4:30. I'm going to say By 4 o'clock tomorrow, make sure that you go to probation, all of those things, okay? Very important. I would go to probation today and do that instead of
Mhm.
waiting until tomorrow.
That's my plan.
Okay, so do that first. Worry about the DNA tomorrow or another day, okay?
I can do that until up to 4 tomorrow for the DNA.
Yes, yep, okay. All right, anything else? Okay, yes, Mr. Oyat.
Where would I go for that? Around the back to the
All the
jail?
way to the back to day reporting,
Okay.
okay? So come get your information, go to the probation, get that done, then worry about DNA. I think they can even take DNA at night. I'm not sure.